All right, we're back with some more CSGO coverage. So we got in the third round, or third game of the first round, sorry. We've got Team 7 up against, I can see myself, up against, we've got Qualifiers. It's a mixture between Corvus and Quickfire. So should be a good game. Players in the server, looking like they're going to the ninth round right now. And on Cobblestone, so it should be a good map. As we are waiting for the players now to get ready to rock and roll. So Cobblestone, then Train, and just a quick shout out to the sponsors. We've got Kinguin, Gigabyte, and also Pez. So very thankful to them. And my name is Juice here for Defrag TV as we're heading into the ninth round. And there we go. So it is on the ninth round right now, and they're going to meet up here to mish and mash with their knives, find out who's going to probably go to that CT side firstly, and looks like the jokes are on you as he takes down 3 of them. And the last one up is Ray, not anymore, he's done. So that's going to be the ninth round going to Team 7. And they will decide what they want to do. Just waiting to see what they do. 3K there for jokes, 2 for Kaiser. And we're waiting. Big decision, they've actually paused the game. They're going to stay, so they're going to stay on that T side, which does interest me a little bit, but we'll have to see. Maybe they do prefer the T side firstly, get out of the way and go on to that CT side. So Cobblestone. Then we've got Train up next, which is definitely a CT sided map. So waiting for the players. This pistol round will be starting in 3 seconds time. And the Julie's there for jokes. So good to watch him. He's got the Julies out. Looks like he's going to go to long straight off the whack. He's going to head to a long A. So him and Sparks are going to lead it up out towards the A site. They've actually got that bomb with them. So they're going to charge on out with the Julies. Out comes Jokes. He's got 2 pistols, but there's Walshy getting the kill on Jabba after Jabba did take down Spikes. So Julie's here for Jokes. There's a player playing very passive. There's one on the balcony as well. As there goes Giant taking down Jokes before there is Jay picking up Walshy. So now we've got a 3v1. It's up to Kaiser last up with that Glock. He's on ramp here, CT Grassy. And he's getting targeted there by Jay. And Jay does get the kill. And there's going to be the first round of Cobblestone going to Qualifier. A mixture between Corvus and Quickfire. We've got Ray, Jabba, Jay, Clowny, and Giant. And we'll buy the Famises here. The Mag 7 there for Giant. SMGs there for Jay and Clowny. Tech 9 armor here for the Terrorists. So no bomb plant there, but they're going to do it anyway. So they're going to go with the Tech 9 armor. And let's see where they do go with that bomb. They're going to go towards B plat by looks of things. With the aggression here from Clowny though, with the MP7 shooting through the smoke. He knows the Terrorists are there because they can probably hear them. And also the smoke did go down, which he wouldn't have put there himself. So there goes the T's. They're stacking up. They actually got a boost there on B plat, trying to get some sort of lucky shot off on Clowny, as that smoke will go away in a moment. He's on the stairs here playing a very passive angle, trying to find the heads, but they're not actually committing yet. And Jokes, he's going to stalk out through that smoke, is he? Yes, he is. He's crouching, Jokes. I don't think Clowny knows it. He will know now because he jumps off, gets the shot. Down goes Jokes, who was trying to stalk out through that smoke. As there goes Jay with a double. Jay's probably going to get a triple, pulls out the USP, gets the triple. Last up, Kaiser. He's got the Tech 9. He does get the kill there on Kaiser. So it's going to be 2-0 to Qualifier, who take the early lead. Now these two teams are very, just on the quick viewing at first view, they do look very evenly balanced. So this could be a very close series as well. Of course, no overtime, so it's 15-15. It is a draw. We did see a draw, first draw of the tournament on Dust 2 a few moments ago. About an hour ago, I think it was, but it's not that often you see them. As we do see Jokes getting the first kill on Jabba, so that's going to be the first kill in favour of those Terrorists who are sitting on an eco around here. The Famis there for Jokes. He obviously picked it up. As Spikes has got access to the side. He's on top of the A side. There's a guy on balcony, gets the kill. As down goes Jay. Now we've got a 4v3, so as Kaiser's picked up the UMP45, he's going to try and charge out here and pick up some of these CTs who are trying to rotate, no doubt. Behind the smoke there. Down goes Kaiser. Clowny with a kill. A 3v2. As the bomb goes down, it's going to be Sim putting that one down to the B side. It's a 2v1. He's got the Glock. He's looking left. He's looking right. And he comes out with the Glock. Giant gets the kill. Last one up. Here he goes. It's going to be Jokes. He's at a 1v2. He's got the A long, but he's got the kill on him as well as Giant picks up the headshot. and the defuse will come out with the kit. And it will be 3-0 here for Team Qualifier, who have started very well. And the frag's going to Jay here, 7 for 1. So Jay doing a lot of fragging, 7 kills, 1 death, 0 and 3 for Sim and Spikes. Meanwhile, you got Giant 4-0, 2 and 1 there for Ray and Clowny and Jabba, 1 and 2 respectively for both of those players. So the AK-47s here for these terrorists. And of course the M4s there for the CTs. The Farmer's there for Race, obviously can't really afford the M4, going for the cheaper option. And it looks like Clowny's going to have a go through the smoke as the CTs here. We've got the 3-round lead, trying to make it a 4-round lead. Obviously, want to move on and try and shut down this bomb round from the terrorists. They're actually rotating it up here, trying to not really commit to a site just yet. Don't want to give it away too early on in the piece. So looks like Jokes is going to head out through A-long here. As there's Walshy picking up Clowny. We've got a 4v4 situation. The bomb is actually dropped. They're going to go back and pick it up. And it's going to be Walshy with that bomb now. Looks like he's going to potentially head towards B, as he will rotate now over towards the A side. So the A side is where the action is going to be happening. They've actually got a good setup, but there's Jabba shutting down Sim with that gun of his, the sniper rifle, the AWP, straight between the eyes. He does take down the early pick. It's a 4v3 as Walshy does around a name, but there's Jabba picking up Kaiser. Jokes will pick up Jabba. And there's Walshy on his own here. He's in a 3v1. He's going to go to the A site. He's got the bomb, but he's got 3 CTs to deal with, and they know where he is. As soon as they hear this bomb, they'll know what's going on. He fakes the plant. He's going to try and bait them out, get a few kills if he can. He fakes the plant, but they're not coming out. Now they are. It's a 3v1. Walshy's on top of the site. He gets spotted. The shot goes astray, though, from Jay. Gets gunned down. As he gets 1, he gets 2. Walshy sitting on a 1v1 after a 3v1. It's Walshy versus Ray. As Ray's on top with his van, he's playing very confidently. Knows he has to poke. Produces the flashbang. As Walshy gets a nade throw at him, he's going to find him through the post. He knocks him down as Walshy gets a 3K to clutch the game at a 3v1. And that's going to be 3-1 as they get their first round through some individual brilliance there from Walshy. And 1-3. So they got their first round. It was a bit of a struggle, but I mean, Walshy come up big with a 3K. And now they're loving it. They got the guns now to try and back that up with some more rounds. And it is Walshy there. What's he on? 5-3 there. So doing a lot of good stuff. Walshy, as you'd expect him to. He's a very good player. Now he's going to go for the pre-fire down B plat. Nothing going on there. As Giant's got this Mag 7. It's actually a really popular choice for that particular part of the map. It's really powerful at close range, as we all know. But there is Jokes on you, shutting him down with that Mag 7. Gets the kill with the AK-47 instead. They got 3 players committing to B plat. Out goes the incineration as they push on out towards B plat. They got through there unsighted, really, as they push through the smoke and whatnot, as Clowny provides the boost for his teammate. And there is Ray getting 1. Jokes will find Ray. A 3v2 unfolds. Jay last one up. He's got the M4. He's got a 1v2 to deal with, but he can't do anything because there is Kaiser with the AK-47 shutting him down. And it's going to be 3-2 now. So this looks okay for Team 7, who start to come back really quickly, actually. The eco round here for the CTs. They cannot buy now. We've got 5 pistols to deal with. And, I mean, the Ts will obviously buy their AKs. Walshy there, he's opting for that SMG. And actually Jokes as well, so they've both gone for that particular one. And they're going to push. He drops the bomb there. Walshy says, I don't want it, you can have it. We've got a 5-on-5, but there goes Jabba getting gunned down by Jokes as Giant gets the kill on Walshy. He was pushing very aggressively. He got the kill. The USP picks up his gun, gets that Mac 10. So thank you very much. It's a 4v3 though, advantage with the terrorists. And the bomb is heading towards the A site where there's only 1 CT there. He's playing a very passive hold here, is it actually? He's thinking about going on out. Down goes the bomb. He definitely would have heard it, but he wants to wait for his teammates so he can have some sort of assistance. It's a 4v2 now, as they're going to go through doors, through con. Here we go, as Jokes charges out through the smoke, and Sim finds Ray. It's now a 4v1. It's up to Jay. He's got only a pistol to deal with, so this is not really looking like he's going to be able to do this. He's got no armor, no grenades, only the pistol, and 4 terrorists to try and take care of with that bomb ticking away. So he'll find 1. And he'll get that kill, but now can he find the gun? He can't find the gun because Spikes is there waiting for that sort of play. And it's now 3-3 as they tie it up. So there we go, 3-3. Walshy with some big plays a few rounds ago come up with a 3v1 clutch. And now we're tied up at 3. 10-4 there for Jay, doing a lot of damage. And 7-6 for Jokes, also doing a lot of damage. So AKs here for the Ts and the AWP there for Walshy. M4s for all 5 of the CTs. They're going to play aggressive this time out towards long. They're trying to really get some early information. There goes the boost. And there goes Clowny as Sim gets that kill. As there is Ray getting the trade on Sim. So they're going to go towards this B site now for sure and certain. There's one player to take care of on the side. He's in amongst the smoke. They'll find him. And they'll get... No, they won't get the kill. Jay drops the bomb carrier. Now it's a 4v3. They're actually stacked here on the site as Jokes will find Jay. But here comes Giant. They're actually boosting to the tree. If he looks up to the tree, he'll find his head. He does see him. He goes for the shot, gets the kill. Down goes one. Giant can't do any more, though, because there are spikes for the trade. It is a 2v2. It's a very interesting situation. You've won both players on both teams low HP. In fact, there goes Walshy as Ray gets the kill. Spikes last up. He's got an AK-47. And he's getting shot at from behind as B-Plat Jabba does the damage, picks up spikes. 4-3 as Team Qualifier take that lead straight back. All right, so 11-5 there, Jay. 8-7 for Jokes. So the bomb, they're going early stages. Looks like they're going to take it down towards mid maybe. But they're going very slowly. Not too much information yet what they're going to do with it. Got one play committed to long here for the CTs. That player being Giant. He's got a smoke grenade, lobs it down. Going to try and hold off this push. They're not coming just yet. So Famous is here for Giant. Mag 7 there for Clowny, probably playing drop. He's playing very close to B-Plat/drop, so he's just going to try and rotate between the two. He goes for the jump. He sees the boost, and now he knows there's 2 players on B-Plat. He'll tell his teammates, and that's what Jay's going to be there for. He's going to try and come in and get those kills. He's got the M4. He's looking up towards the boost, but you can't quite see the player there as they have moved. So 50 seconds to go. No one's actually died yet, but there's Jokes going down to Giant. So that's the first kill for Giant with the Famous. He does take down Jokes. It's a 5v4. The bomb still drops, so they're going to have to be very good about this. It's 38 seconds to go. The Terrorists, they've got to pick up the bomb and head to a site and do enough damage to actually get inside that site. As there is Ray getting one, but there's the trade from Walshy. He shuts him down, picks up the bomb spikes. He's going to head towards the B side, I'm pretty sure, as that's where his teammates are located. He's on his way. Here comes the AWP here from Walshy. He shoots him through the smoke, misses the target, has another shot, misses again. As Sim won't miss. He does take down Jabba. Out comes Sim, gets a double kill, good spray control, 3v1. It's up to Giant. He's got the knife out. He'll need a ball in there. He's got a Famous. He's coming on his way towards the B site in a 3v1. 2 AWPs here for the Ts. They've obviously picked these things up. And Giant is going to go through drop. He's only got 33 HP though, so this is going to be a bit tricky. It's going to be tricky for him, all right, because, I mean, I don't even know if he's going to try this. He might even try and save his gun. It is a 3v1, and Giant, he's just going to save this gun as it's the best of his ability. Might be trying to get a few exit frags. It's going to be tricky, though, because they're all coming at him. He'll see one. He gets one kill. Now he knows he's going to lob the Molotov. If they do walk through it, it's going to be good for him. They do walk straight through it, but they're going to find him. Up the spiral they go, and that's the doorway to departure. He gets the kill, and that's going to be 4-4. So Qualifier and Team 7 going at it here, and it's a very evenly balanced game, I've got to say. The CTs here on an eco. AWP there for Giant. He did a great job there, saving that gun. Also getting 2 kills as well. So, I mean, right now, obviously won't show that he got a few exits and won't really shut down the Terrorists too much. But going forward, it will. Look at their economy. You've got 4 guys on less than 3k. Sorry, everyone's got lost 3k, but one guy's got 2.8k. There's Jokes picking up Giant. And that's the early kill there as the CT goes down. So now they're going to think about committing to... Actually, they've already done it. They're already on the A side here. As Ray gets a close-up. AWP shot. That's the kill. Kaiser will pick up Ray. There's one player on A-Plat. It's Kaiser. He's got the bomb. He's going to put it down. It's a 3v2. Jabba and Clowny have to retake. Jabba picks up the AK-47. Heads out towards the balcony. He gets shut down, though, as they all do. And that's going to be 5-4 as Team 7. I think that's that is the first time they've taken the lead here on Cobblestone. It's a very tit-for-tat kind of game. You win one, we win one. It's very closely fought, these rounds. 12-7 there for Jay. 9-9 now for Jokes. And 5-4 is the score. So this looks pretty good here for Team 7 with the CTs on an eco. It's going to be very hard going forward as the terrorists here have the advantage. The AWP comes out from Walshy. He doesn't quite hit the target, but Spikes will, as Giant will find Spikes with the trade. 4v4, Ray on 12 HP. And where is he? He's going towards the... Actually rotating. No, he's going to stay towards B. There's one player on drop. He would have heard him. He's coming out for a go. As Jokes comes out at the rock, it's going to be Ray winning the battle with a very limited amount of HP. It's a 4v3 as there is Walshy getting the shot through the wall on Ray. 3v3 with that bomb drop. It's going to be planted actually. It's at the B site. So Sim, Walshy and Kaiser up against Jabba, Clowny and Giant. So the CTs, they'll obviously try this. You've got two players with nothing to lose here in regards to economy, but the only one player that had to lose anything is dead. In fact, they're all dead as Walshy lights up Clowny. 6-4 is the score. Team 7 claim another one. So 6-4 is the score. Into the next round we go, and it's very tightly fought, some of these rounds. That was a bit one-sided, obviously. Nico round of the CTs couldn't do a lot, but they did a lot of damage to the economy with some kills there on an eco round, so that helped them out and took some guns away from the terrorists. So once again, they know a very fast style, aren't they, these terrorists on the T side of Cobblestone, trying to get inside the sites, force a rotate, get a few kills, catch them off guard, do whatever you can. It's worked out nicely so far. So seeing some smokes go down, some shooting through smoke, standard play on B plat. So Jabba watching down A long. Lots of Molotovs, in fact they all bought a Molotov, but now they're using them. Here goes Giant, getting shot at by Jokes. He does get the kill. So Clowny's on 20 HP as well, but Spikes will pick up Jabba. Jabba did pick up Kaiser before that. The AWP from Spikes coming out towards long. There's a player close though. He's dead now. Down goes Clowny. Out comes Walshy with the Tech 9. He does take down Jay. He's going to try and get a double kill. He'll be able to get a double kill with the Tech 9 as the terrorists claim another round. It's now 7-4. So after losing the opening 3 rounds, they've since won the next 7 of 8. So they're doing really well. And it's 7-4. So pistols once again for the CTs. Can't do much more than that with their setup. They've only got enough money to, well, no money really. That's why they're not buying anything. It is 7 for Qualifier. Trying to get themselves a few rounds on the CT side. It's going to be difficult though. So we do see, once again, the standard long A push. Or long A hold, I should say. As Walshy has a bit of a look. He's got the Tech 9. And here goes Sim. He's going down B plat. It's a 5v4. They got the early kill. And Giant in amongst the smoke on drop. He's going to try and stalk out behind them as Jay does find Jokes. Kaiser finds Ray. Here goes the one dig attempt from Jay. Can't do anything. It's a 4v3. They've got to get this bomb down. And here goes Jay trying to hold him off. Can't do so as Kaiser finds Jay. Giant will find Spikes. Walshy picks up Giant. Bomb's going to go down. It's a 3v1. Jabba is the only sole CT left up. Not anymore. He goes down. Walshy picks up Jabba. And that's 8-4 as Team 7 claim their 8th round. And all of a sudden, they are really asserting some authority here. They've won the last 5 rounds in a row. And the last time the CTs won a round, it was a while ago, I can tell you. So it's 8-4 as we head to the next round. The 2 AWPs now for the CT. So this is a pretty costly investment if they can't come up with something here. As Ray, Jay, and Giant have an M4. And Jabba and Clan with the AWPs, as I said. AWP there for Walshy. So the bomb, they're heading long. They're doing a slow long push. And this isn't really what you want to see if you're a CT fan, because Jabba does find one. Actually, they've got a 2-man advantage, as I say that. So now it's a 5v3. And the terrorists have to rethink what they were going to do. So we've got Jokes, pulls out the smoke grenade, going to try and maybe create some sort of a distraction. As he, in fact, he's going to do more than that. He's going to push on out through it. He gets flash, turns away. The flash effectively does nothing. Then Giant comes out. He does pick up the 1 kill. He goes out for the trade. He goes for the spray control, misses the shot. And then Giant with the pistol takes down Jokes. And 8-5 is the score. And that's looking okay now for 7.
Yeah, we're seeing a pretty good game here. Obviously, I'm joining at ease here, K-Styles. So, yeah, I'll be kind of just adding my input halfway through and see how we go. But as we can see, money-wise, Corvus are pretty set up. I'll leave it up to at ease to play by play.
All right, we're going to this round. So it's 8-5 and 7 with 3 rounds to work with. And the AK's there for Sim, Kaiser, and Jokes. AWP for Walshy and Spikes UMP. So I mean, they obviously want to win this round 7. They want to win every round. As Giant is going to have a look towards B plat. There's a bit of action going on over there. As it looks like the Terrorists haven't yet committed towards the B push. They've got a few players making a bit of noise though on that B plat area. They might even try and rotate now. That's exactly what's going to go on. So Jabba's going to be watching over towards Long A. See if he can find a pick. Actually, he's watching down mid. And they do come through, but he looked away at the wrong moment. Jokes will find Clowny after Clowny did find Spikes. Sim picks up Jabba. It's a 4v3. Ray, Jay, and Giant. Last 3 up. As Ray's going to come through drop. He's going to find a play unaware. He does take down Jokes on you. It's a 3v3. And now the bomb's about to go down out that A site. The CTs are well and truly out of position. So it's a 3v3 situation. Bomb ticking away. Out comes Sim. He lobs an 8 out towards the con area. And the CTs are pretty much coming through together at the same time. I don't know how they're going to do this. They're going to go one on balcony. The player pushes out on the site, but there's Jay taking care of Kaiser. Another one comes out. Jay tries to jump over. He does eventually. He's going to pick up the player van. Yes, he will. It's a 2v1. It's Jay up against Walshy. Or Jay and Giant up against Walshy. Should say Walshy finds Jay. Last up, it's going to be Giant. Giant's going to try and get the sneaky defuse. He fakes it. He gets flashed. In comes Walshy. Gets the kill, and they consolidate the round. K-Styles, what do you think about that one? 9-5.
9-5. I think 7 are in a pretty good position here to close the half off. They got pretty good money on their side. They should be able to buy full utility. I know I had a look over there. Corvus a bit rocky with money-wise, so it'll be interesting to see where they go from here on a force buy. So
yeah, you're right about that. They've got not much money at all here, so we'll watch what happens as we move into the 15th round. Last round of that first half, so buying whatever you possibly can at this point. And the CT is going to be aggressive on B plat, but that smoke will block their view. So that's probably not going to work out in their favour, though. We do have a boost here from one player misses that shot. And it is 9-5, so this is a very important round for the CTs. They've got to try and get something out of this half. 10-5 half time. I mean, it's not completely over, but it's not how you want it to be. As Ray will find Jokes. We've got the early kill here in favour of Qualifier. And Jay's going to try and get some knowledge through B plat. Not much going on there though. The bomb is in the hands here of Spikes, who's thinking about going towards B with his teammates. It's a 5v3. They've got 2-player advantage as Walshy and Spikes. Walshy's trying to get this initial pick, and
I think what Corvus need to do here is really utilise their man advantage and push on A. They've got 2 players just sitting there just being very static. So it's kind of leaving them with no information considering they've got the man advantage here. So
yeah, you're right about that. It does go down though. Jay gets one, Ray gets another one, and they actually get eliminated there by the CTs. So 9-6 half time. What do you think about that one?
Good half. Close. I guess you couldn't really ask for much more as a CT side. Coming into the T side, it's a T-sided map depending on what you got. So I think Corvus are pretty good with the AKs, and they like to do balls to the wall strats. So should be good to see. Yeah,
you're right. We've seen a few adventurous plays by the T side in the last half. Obviously, the CTs now Team 7 and Qualifier. I mean, we've got Jokes playing here. I mean, don't want to be disrespectful, but he's probably the best player in the server. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. I'd agree. He's got the most experience, and he's definitely been playing really well lately. So be interesting to see how he goes. CT half. Yeah,
we'll have to watch him. He's sitting on 12 and 14, so he's definitely had some impact. But there's some impact with that Glock. But there he gets denied with the USP from Walshy, so he looks towards drop as well. Out comes Jokes. He's spraying. He gets the kill. It's a 5v3 bomb down. The CTs have to retake. They'll be feeling good about it, though. They've got the 2-man advantage as Spikes is going to stick here with Jokes. They're going to try and get some trades out of this. If they do get trades, they'll probably win the round. And there's one at the van. He goes down. Spikes hits one. Kaiser another one. This could be a clean win at the moment as Jay gets shot down by Spikes. The fuse will come out in a minute.
Well played by 7, I guess. Just the experience shine there, I guess. They just waited. They just played patiently, and at the end of the day, it worked for them. So
yeah, just happy to retake. So 17-8. Scorers as CTs get their first one on their on the second half. So that probably helps them out a bit more. You know, you said it's a T-sided map, so winning that first round obviously gives you.
I was surprised they split up as much as they did on T-side there. They should have probably stayed together a little bit more and probably committed to a site as 5 and just utilised the Glock's close range. But unfortunately, they split up a bit too much and put one player here, one player there. So
yeah, it's not always going to work out that well. So now we've got the pistols. Obviously, eco time for the terrorists probably by next round with that bomb plant. And what are they doing here? They've actually dropped this bomb way back, so they're going to play passively. Jabba's got the bomb actually, just wanting a very passive hold back here. Could be a slow round the way they're setting up here. And we're seeing some action on B plat. Clowny trying to find Spikes.
It's good to see that they're not just throwing the round away. I guess they're just trying to work picks here and, you know, just go with the flow, I guess, a bit and try and get maybe one guy or two guys off guard and try and get the guns behind them. So they haven't got a lot invested in this round. They might probably look into forcing next round. As you don't see any utility or anything, just P250s here and there and no body armor. So
yeah, not too much invested here at all. So it's a 5v3. As Giant, he's going to try and be aggressive with 14 HP. I don't know about that. But I guess you have to. You've got nothing to lose here, so why not? As Joke should be able to find this kill, and he will. So that'll be the 5v2. Bomb not yet anywhere near the site, and pretty much got a 3-man disadvantage. This is not looking good at all. They're just going to try and find anything out of this, but it's going to be so difficult. He's got to try and find a gun, as we do see Jabba drop the bomb and drop. So that's going to be the 5v1, and it looks like Ray.
It's a very strange spot to take the bomb. I guess when your other teammates going mid, but I guess it was a throwaway round, let's be honest.
Yeah, they were up against it. You know.
See how they go with guns now, eh?
Absolutely, got AKs, all 5 AKs. So, you know, it's not the strongest buy in regards to utility. You got very limited nades there, as you'd expect. So,
couple of smokes, couple of flashes.
What do you think they can do here to maybe try and make this work with what they have?
It looks like they're going to split into a default again by what's going on the minimap here, but I'm not too sure. I might have probably tried to personally would have gone for like an aggressive push as 5 players with not much utility, but we'll see if this pays off for them.
Yeah, they're trying to spray through smoke on B plat. CT's obviously aware, trying to make a bit of noise. I might suggest for maybe an A rotate, but they haven't committed fully to B. Just trying to make as much noise as possible. As Jokes will find Ray. He's an absolute wrecking machine. So that's the first kill shut down. And actually there is Spice claiming another one. Down goes Jay. Giant's going to shift walk out here, but there's Jokes picking up Giant. Jokes is running an absolute muck here. It's a 5v2 as Jabba is thinking about what are you going to do? Probably try and save these, aren't you?
Well, you'd probably hope so. You know, they've got full armor, you know, full HP. I guess you'd probably try and group up and save back in, you know, further back in T-spawn or something, but looks like Clanny's trying to do a bit of damage on his end and hope for the best, I guess. Yeah,
they do take down one, but there's Jokes with the trade.
Again, Jokes having a blind of a round.
Yeah, Jabba last up, 4v1, and as soon as they do spot him, I imagine they'll all converge. And he goes for the shot. He doesn't get anything now. He's going to be hunted, and he gets shut down by Sim. It's just 12-6.
What you got to pay attention of there is they had a lot of SMGs. I think Joke's got a kill with SMG. Sim got one, so their money's looking pretty good as CT side. They put the terrorist back on eco, so I'm not too sure what's going on the terrorist side. It's a bit misbuy. You know, everyone's buying armor, and just doesn't look like they're working together anymore. Not too sure what's going on.
Yeah, maybe he's suffering, panicking a bit. Down by 6 rounds, so they know they've got to get some. They've got Tech 9 armor this time, at least 2 of them do. But there goes one of them as Walshy finds Giant. Now they're going to charge out towards Walshy. He gets some flash. That's some nice delaying with that flashbang before Jabba gets Walshy. They're going to try and put some pressure here on that A site. As down they go. Jokes gets one. He'll probably get a double as well, and he does. So now it's a 3v1. It's up to Clowny. He's got the Deagle here, trying to do some unbelievable one-digging, but I don't like his chances. He does find one though, but there's the nade from Spikes.
It's unfortunate to see Clowny fade off a little bit towards the end of the day. He played really well earlier this morning, and you know, I thought he was really performing well, but unfortunately now he's 5 for 17. He's having a bit of a rough time. So it'd be interesting to see if he makes an impact like he has been earlier in the day. But they're on a bit of a force buy again, so it'd be interesting to see what they do with this force buy.
Yeah, another forcing all the time. So it's 13-6. Team 7 probably only a couple of rounds away. Obviously 3 more rounds they win the map, but you know, you talk about their economy the way it is, as there is Sim with a double on the terror, shutting them down straight away. So now they've got to pretty much push out with the knowledge they would have gained. They're getting flushed out. Giants got a bit of a situation in front of him. It's a 3v3 though, as Jay does take down one. There's the smoke. There's another piece of incineration to hold them off. They're all stuck on this plank here. This looks okay for the CTs.
They seem to keep stopping in choke points. Like last round they stopped in mid at a choke point. This round they stopped at long, and they're just waiting for something. You know, like the CTs are doing their job. They're holding them off. They're using the utility correctly, and they're just, you know, Terra seem to be coming stuck.
Yeah, bomb goes down. So does Kaiser. It's now a 1v3. It's up to Jokes. He's got the M4 to work with. So it worked out okay after all that, but wasn't looking that good for a moment or two. It's a 3v1, and there is Jabba shutting him down.
Good round by Jay there. That was awesome entry fragging, and he did his job entering that site. So be interesting to see now if they get a bit of utility and a bit of money behind them, and move forward. But as you see, the CT side is pretty well, you know, they need to win this round. Their money's starting to go down a little bit, so.
Yeah, they'll need to do something because, you know, look at their money. Yeah, you're right. They got $100, $50 1,700 there for Kaiser, but other than that, very low.
Strange considering they run 5 in a row. So.
Yeah, the charging B plat. They're not making any two ways about this time. They're going to absolutely rush down to B, and they might catch him off guard. And there's Kaiser. He gets one. It's a Spikes will get another one as well. As Jay's looking back towards drop. There's Jabba with a double collateral.
Great shot.
It's at a 3v2 as Jay picks up one himself. Action-packed round. This is a bit of a change-up all of a sudden. And out comes Jokes there. Shuts down Jabba. 2v2.
Oh, and another one.
Yeah, this is Jokes getting a lot of damage being done. Walsh getting sprayed up through the door. It's a 2v1. It's up to Jay. He gets one kill. It's a 1v1. It's Jokes versus Jay. Bomb ticking away. As Jokes knows he's got to defuse it. Jay's stalking him, though. He's waiting for that that little rattle with the defuse. He's going to go for it. He goes to flash. Comes on out. Gets the kill, Jokes.
Great play by Jokes.
Wow.
Awesome play. That he came from behind and he killed 3 players, you know. Like, what more can you want? Unfortunately, he didn't get the bomb defuse, but he got a bit of money out of it, you know. So I think we'll see the CTs here eco. See, I think for the T's, you know, the fast aggression's working for them well, so I'd stick with it, mate, and just keep going. Yeah,
that was a different round altogether. They rushed out. A lot of pressure on the side. Actually won them around. They got the bomb down early, and that was the difference. So now we'll see the eco from the CTs. Obviously, Jokes with a lot of money, not really needed to do that. And we're going to see 4 players. This is pretty default, though. 4 players stacked up. Down goes Spikes as Sim will find Jay. And they've got the B-flat action. Ray gets a double kill. Nice play by him. It's up to Jokes now on his own in the 3v1. He's the only player on that CT side with a gun and armor. So this could be dangerous, but I mean, the bomber's going down. He's surely they just find a trade and win this.
As we saw last round, you know, Jokes got 3 kills, so I don't think he's very stressed here. I think he'll just take his time, try and do as much damage as he can. I think his team were force ball then, so as you saw the 2 SMGs on Clowny and Giant, and they just went to work with it, balls to the wall, and did what they needed to do. Great read by Jabba.
There's Jabba watching the angle nicely, getting the shot. So that's going to be the 9th round for the T side, I should say. So 13-9, and then we'll buy this time those CTs. So obviously the terrorists need to keep shutting down these buy rounds from the CTs, try and manage their economy, and get themselves back into it.
Yeah, no, they need to get a little bit more economy on their side, the T side here. If they lose this round, they're definitely back on eco. As we can see, Walsh has got the AWP again in his hands. So
yeah, so Walshy, he's a good player. He's got the AWP. Let's watch him. He's just going to watch the hold here for any sort of anti-rush as we do see Jokes. He does find Clowny. He's in drop. He's going to lob a nade up there to put out that fire. So now that will allow him a bit of breathing room, knowing they're not going to jump down. We're going to see a boost, though. Interesting play here. He does get the boost up. He's waiting to see if he can see anything. He can't see anything because the smoke is blocking his view. Goes again. He's jumping up and down on top of the player's head, not making any noise.
Good trade there by Jabba.
Yeah, Jabba getting a trade there.
Giant. Read that like a book.
He obviously heard something.
And the trade comes out from Sim, which is always good.
Yeah, Sim takes down Giant, 3v2. Ray and Jabba. So Jabba and Ray here over the site, trying to hold off this CT defusal attempt, I should say. And down goes one. Last up is going to be Ray. Shoots him, gets one. This guy's very low as well into the tree. Can he find him? He can. He does get the kill. 1v1, Kaiser v Ray. As Kaiser is heading towards the side, he's going to try and get the defuse here. But there is Ray with a 3v1. Wow.
That was awesome. Well played. He picks up the AWP as well. Obviously, they're starting to get a little bit of money behind him now. So it'll be interesting to see how they play this next round, considering the CT side's on eco.
Yeah. I mean, you be aggressive, or what do you think? Ever play passive?
I'd probably play a little bit withheld here and let the CT team make a mistake. Obviously, they're probably going to play together, stack a site. As T's, they should probably just clear out certain areas, use their utility, use their mollies, and as we can see, the CT side stacked towards A. So
yeah,
they're pushing through.
They are pushing. Clowny's waiting for it. Good anticipation there. Spikes finds one. He pulls out that CZ75, shut down by Jabba. Sim will find Ray, and now it's a 3v2. But the CT's shutting down a few of these terrorists. They need to get a gun or two here. Obviously, Sim has got the AK himself, so they're just trying to hunt together, I guess, try and get something out of this. Bomb goes down. I'm pretty sure they'll maybe try and get exits or something. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think they might just sit back now. I mean, they haven't got a lot invested into this round, so I mean, every kill here counts. So I mean, if they get this AWP off Jabba, it'll be very, very good for them. As you've seen, like the terrorist economy is not really that great yet, but it's getting there. So I mean, they're probably just going to try and do as much damage as they can and just play it from there.
Yeah, that bomb ticking away. So they're going to leave the site. Here goes the exit attempt from that drop as Kaiser gets one. He's going to try and get a double, is he? And he does get shut down by Jay. So a lot of damage though on an eco round. Pretty good.
Definitely good eco. As I said, they stacked the site and they just went with it. So Now you can see the CT's got a fair bit of money there because they made 3 kills, so they'll invest into this round pretty well. And they've got the double AWP set up, I think. But oh no, just one AWP. And it'd be, yeah, I haven't seen the CTs play towards B plat very much, so it'd be interesting to see if they played more towards B plat rather than towards drop. But we'll see how they go.
Yeah, it's got the 3 players heading towards B, but not really committing to B plat, as you said. They're playing close to it, but not really getting up there and having a look, so they don't really know what's going on.
They seem to keep stopping. As soon as it gets to the point where, you know, they start getting challenged, they stop and fall back, which is smart in a sense, but, you know, taking 1v1 fights how they are isn't going to always work out for them, so.
Yeah, they're actually stacking up on B plat, these terrorists. There's 3 of them up there. Spikes will hear a lot of information. He'll tell his teammates what's going on. Will it force a rotate? Not just yet. We've got 1 player still staying over towards the A site. In fact, the terrorists are heading over towards the A site now, so they are rotating after making a lot of noise on B plat. Probably a smart play, but there's Jay finding 1, and that's going to make it a lot easier now as they go towards the A site. It's a 5v4. Jay gets a double kill. We're missing it all because it's over at the other side. I'm expecting to see something at A, and he's going to try and throw the flash down or smoke. It's a smoke grenade. He gets tapped to bear by Jokes. It's a 4v3.
I mean, I think the cities are very unaware. They don't know what's going on at the moment. Walsh just coming in with a quick AWP frag on Clowny. But the T's are very scattered, you know, like they're finally grouped up, but they're just running one at a time and 1 by 1, and it just seems to be not working for them.
It's not working at all. There's the bomb. Goes down as Ray will find Jokes there. And it's a 3v2 giant on 3 HP though, but Ray's going to meet up here. He knows there's a player above him. His teammate will be telling him what's going on. He's
spotted a head for sure.
Just want to find him. He finds the head, gets the kill. There it is. It's now a 3v1, and this other guy's going to get meat as well. Ray with a double. 13-12.
CT's probably should have saved that round because now it's going to go to a 13-13, and looks like it's going to get drawn up, I'd say. City's got a little bit of money, but if they're smart, they wouldn't invest too much into this round. Probably stay above 2k and go from there.
And they've won the last 6 rounds here, the terrorists. Qualifiers, so the bank is building up.
City's got win-loss bonus, obviously, as you see. So they got a bit of armor, a bit of utility, some pistols, but it'd be good to see that, you know, the CTs change it up. Like they didn't push A together or something, and just seems to be a very, you know, flat default. Not really much behind it.
No, they're getting hammered here. It's all of a sudden it's up to Sim. He's stuck in a 4v1. He's got the 5-7 to work with body armor, but I mean, as soon as the bomb goes down at B, they're pretty much, as soon as they find him, it's going to kill him. So
definitely.
He's going to try and do something.
Sim will be just aiming to do as much damage as he can with that 5-7. Hopefully get a gun if he can, but I doubt that he will.
Yeah, that'll be the ideal situation. Stealing a gun in this would be beautiful, but it's going to be very hard. He's going to try his luck through drop. There's no terrorist, or there is one there who's left, but not immediately pushing, just waiting for him to run on out. They know that where he comes from can be very limited. He's either going to go B plat, drop. It's really only 2 options at this point. He's going to come through B plat.
It's good to see that all the terrorists are exiting the same place, obviously communicating to an extent and staying together. So, yeah, like we said at half time, it's a very T-sided map, and Corvus is showing that at present, you know, Qualifier. So, it's in for an interesting half.
Yeah, 13-13. It's locked up. And now the CTs, this is a pretty big round. I mean, you got the CTs buying up their guns, but if they can't get a result here, it's pretty much, it's going to be very difficult, wouldn't you say?
Very difficult, yeah, very difficult for them as their money goes very low now. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I'd like to see Clowny step up a little bit more and do a bit more on his end, but he played really well earlier in the day, so.
Yeah, consistency is a bit difficult sometimes, so, you know, they've got nades here to work with, but they've got to make it work. Make it happen.
Early pick from Spikes on a J there.
Yeah, Spikes taking down J straight away. And now, I mean, the terrorists here looking to go towards B. They're actually committing at the moment. They've got everyone there except for, of course, Jabba. So
as you see, Spikes has finally taken the initiative to take in B long plat, or plat control. And it's worked for him. He killed J early, and the T's have backed off all the way back now. So, you know, as I said earlier in the rounds, it would be interesting to see them get plat control. Maybe as a team. Oh, great shot from Spikes there onto Clowny. And as you see, he's got plat control, so it's just working for him now. So hopefully he can piece it together and win it out.
Yeah, they've got him in a 2-man disadvantage, so Spikes doing some good stuff. He can get another one here. He's flashed up. There goes the bomb as well. And as Jabba does eliminate him, but too little too late. It's going to be a 4v1. It's up to Jabba here to try and pull this one out of the fire.
I think he's going to save that up. Their money's very low at present, so... oh, they got a bit of cash. They should be alright, but... I mean, if I was Jabba, I probably would have gone for it and did as much damage as I could with having a 12k, so... yeah, we'll see how he goes.
Yeah, I mean, he just looks like he's going to try and save it, so obviously not risking anything. And he's going to head up to that tower and
Got to get them stats right. Got to keep them stats good.
It looks good on HLT.
That's it, eh?
So it's a 4v1. Jabba is saving this gun. They won't have any idea where he is. I don't think they'll be looking for him, but I don't
Yeah, I don't think CTs have much invested in this round, so I think they're just going to cut their losses and let him keep his ult and go into the next round with full utility. So
yeah, so that was the first round they've won in a while. Actually, the first round they've lost style 7 before that, so it's pretty good for them to win it at this point. It's 14-13. It's important now the Terrors hit straight back and not let them get on that map point opportunity. It's only the first map. We've got a train on the way, so it's a very closely fought contest, as we can see. And train is the CT side of map as well.
Here. Oh, Jabba took his scope off too fast.
There goes Walshy getting Jabba. As Ray's going to head up towards Long here. There's Sim. He's trying his best to find something as Walshy's trying to prowl. As he does get spotted by Ray. Nice play. Throw 4v3. Ray, Jay, Clowny and Giant up against Sim, Spikes and Jokes on you. They're going to rotate now all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, the terrorists are very split up, you know, like that. They haven't really got anyone together to trade, or like Clowny's in mid on his own. I think this is why he keeps dying, and there you go, he died again. This is why he hasn't been playing well this round. I think he's trying to take too much on his own back, and it's not working for him. So I think he needs to team up with Giant and use that chemistry they have by playing with each other, and maybe start trading each other off and flashing each other in, etc. So
yeah,
great shot by Giant there onto Sim.
Makes it a 2v2. You talk about Clowny and Giant, you know, they Clowny normally plays that lurking role, but it's not working on this map at the moment.
No, definitely not.
So it's a 2v2. They're going to head over to the B side. The CTs, you got one player at each side, pretty default in this sort of situation. Yeah. So you can try and get early information and rotate over and see if they can hold them off. But
be interesting to see if the terrorists stick together here and really take the site together and trade each other. Obviously, the CT is going to be split up, one on each side. As you can see, they are. One's in con, one's in A, just really split up. So if the terrorists just stick together here and work together like that, well played by Giant. They should have no worries winning this round.
Yeah, Jokes is the denominator, though. It's a 1v2. There's a guy on the side. There's also a guy playing to his left there, and he does see him throw the nade at him. He knows where he is. He'll find the head. Really not quite. He goes for the tap. He goes for the jump, and he does get the spray control to 1v1. It's Jokes versus Giant. Jokes knows where he must be. He wants to be plat. As he sees him, he's going to throw the... No, he will now.
No.
Time's running out. He has to hold this, do you think? He has to.
He has to hold it.
And he's not going to get it.
14-14.
Yeah,
good game, back and forth.
14-14.
Good round by Giant there, 4K. It's to save that round. It was I think it was a 3v2 or something there, and Giant bring it back with a 4K. So great round by Giant.
He's got 6 MVPs, so he's doing a lot of damage.
He's putting in work.
8 kills and 9 assists there for Clanny, so he's just not delivering like he usually does. And CZ 75 mag, 7 there for Jokes. 8 Ks for the terrorists, of course, for the AWP there for Jabba. Looks like they're seeing again, you know, they're not playing aggressive on B. Oh, look at Spikes, he just jumps on B plat now, doing what you asked of him before, trying to get that control.
Yep.
And it might help.
Might help him. He got Jay early in the round last time, so I think he might be trying to do the same thing. But Jay's very readable at the moment. He's doing the same thing over and over and over, so which is always good. But it's yeah, we'll just see how it pans out here with Spikes with that CZ.
Yeah, Spikes CZ 75. Early information on B plat.
Actually, onto Clowny again, and Clowny just seems to be running off on his own and having no one there to support him, while Giant's sitting at the back. Strangely enough.
It's one of those roles, if you do it right, you can be a magician. Other times you're very vulnerable to criticism. So
I'm not too sure who's doing the lurk role. I don't know if it's Jay or if it's Clowny. Because you got one split up on each site, and it's just pain for them. You know, they just keep getting stuck out. You know, caught out with the early trade from the CTs.
They're losing players without committing or getting a trade. That's the issue. So it's a 5-on-3. Giant with 45 HP looking to go out on B plat, gets shut down by Jokes.
Mag 7 in the head.
Now he's going to push up and
try another one. Kaiser with Jokes on plat. See, they got this B plat control, and it seems to be working for them over and over. Oh, great round by the boys there. CD side not losing a single player. So
Team 7 shut them down. It's 15-14 now.
Map point for 7.
Yeah, they're going to buy everything they can here. Team Qualifier have to win this round, otherwise it's going to be Team 7 taking out the win. There's no overtime, it's just a draw if it's a 15-15 result. And, I mean, what do you do if you're T-side?
I mean, I'd probably use that utility wisely and stick together. You know, they keep splitting up. As you see now, they've got 4 people going down mid, which is probably a wise thing to do here because there's only one placed up at A long there, but he's going to get all the sound and all the information he needs for his team to start rotating. So as you can see, the CT players coming across there from B to A, and now the T's seem to be stopping for some reason in the choke points once again.
Yeah,
we've got a player on side already, and the rest are just sitting back.
Well, there goes Jokes getting the nade kill on Ray. As the nades go down thick and fast, it's a 4v3. This is the round which determines who's winning the map, whether there's a winner or whether it's a draw. It's a 4v2 though. It's up to Jay here and Giant. As Giant cops a bit of damage.
Oh, no.
He gets the kill though on Jokes before Spikes takes down his teammate.
From that point.
3v1. And Giant has to pull this one out of the fire.
This will be a TD ace if he can win this round.
There's one balcony if you can find him there.
As well.
Nice movement. He sees one, he gets the kill. Now they know where he is. He's going to try and head on to and stop the defusers. The play behind the van. He takes him down. It's a 1v1. It's Walshy versus Giant. This is a stay that produces the clock starts spraying, but there's Walshy that denies him, and it's going to be team 7.
Giant. Unfortunate the boys couldn't just get that one extra kill, and they would have won that round. But well played by 7 there. Good round. Yeah,
16-14. What a game there. I mean, could they have done anything differently? You reckon? It was such a close game.
It was very close. I think they just went back to back. Those rounds in a row that they won, and yeah, it was a very close game. I guess there's not much more they could have done. Maybe just work together a bit more on the T side, and would have been good.
Yeah. So that was it. Map number 2 is going to be trained. It's up shortly in 10 minutes' time. So we'll be back with map number 2. Should be a great game. We'll be back shortly.